All right, guys, we're gonna get started. Oh, wow. Sorry about the hat. Ever since the pandemic, can't get your hair cut. So look at this stuff. All right, first off, thanks for coming out. This is about you guys and celebrating the season, the 2020 season. What we're gonna start out with first off, the banquet's gonna last, the awards ceremony is gonna last about an hour and a half. We're gonna, both the individuals and also as a team, talk about our accomplishments. We're gonna start out with the JV team. We're headed over to Coach Fuller, Coach Matt.
Hey, good evening. Appreciate you guys coming out. For those that couldn't make it, thanks for watching at home. It starts, number one, with your family support. Coming to practice, watching the game, still being supportive without being able to physically be here. Not just tough for all of us, but definitely for your folks. So appreciate their commitment. Couple key things from the JV side of the house. For the freshmen, I hope this was a sample of what the expectation for your high school career should be. Knowing how to prepare, how to show up to practice, the level of intensity that you need to bring to the game in order to be successful. There's a huge dynamic switch between playing in middle school and playing in high school. So hopefully myself, Coach Mayotte, Matuzik, and Albright were able to provide that for you. For the sophomores, again, a big expectation moving into next year. So a couple quick things on that. Number one thing that I always said every day, JV guys, you know this, was run under 2 minutes. Is Palmer here? Too soon? You didn't? Okay. Under 2 minutes, right? So you got to be physically in shape for this. But also, am I better today than I was yesterday, right? Habitually, every day we said that. So the question is moving on into the off season, what are we willing to put in to be better today than we were yesterday? How am I going to be better next season than I was this season? You've got a great coaching staff here at each level that's willing to prepare and help you succeed. So for the sophomores and freshmen, ensure that you take a moment tonight too and recognize the level of effort that these juniors and seniors have put forward. Some are going to be individually recognized for some of the performance objectives that they've made. Picture yourself in 2 years where you want to be. How do you want to accomplish the goals that you're going to set forward? But it all starts with the work that you put in the offseason. The time that Coach Foster's sitting in the gym and all the rest of us, right? Supporting you to be better. But it doesn't happen unless you put that effort in. Finally, seniors, I can't thank you enough. I got to meet most of you last year coaching at varsity, and really proud with the effort that you guys put forward. This year has been a weird year. It's not a senior season I would really hope for anybody to deal with the constraints that we were up against. But again, I think you all can look past the challenges that we had and realize that collectively you guys really came together and produced a great product on the field. And an example to show these younger guys what it takes to play at that level. Appreciate it again. We started the season 1-0. Worked through a couple challenges. Overall, we finished 3-3. I really feel that there's 2 games in particular where, Matt, what did we lose? By 7 points one game, and the other one was by like 4 points, something weird, right? So understand we were a team that was on the precipice of being on a real big winning side. So how do we take that success and move it into next year? The final thing is, because of all this COVID stuff, understand you never know when your number's going to get called. Dorn, for example, who was our backup kicker, helped us legit win a football game by scoring 2 extra points. He wasn't expecting to kick that week because we had a primary kicker. But the preparation that you put into each game, each week, in the off season is going to pay dividends because you never know when your opportunity is going to strike. So thanks again. I really appreciate the effort from each and every one of you. It's been a pleasure. I couldn't have done it without Coach Mayotte and Coach Matuzik and Coach Albright, wherever he's at. So thank you all very much. Appreciate the effort, and we'll call you guys up after Coach Mayotte.
Actually, I'd like to bring the JV team up here right now. All you JV guys, come on up. So as they're making their way up, this is the second year that I've been in the program, last year with the freshmen, so my sophomores, the sophomores that we had this year. It's my second year to coach them, and seeing the development in those guys from year 1 to year 2 is just outstanding. See not only physical capability develop, but also leadership qualities, and among a lot of other things. So thank you, sophomores, for setting a good example for the up-and-coming class. The only other thing I wanted to say is going into the off-season, we always talked about every day, control the things you can control, right? Attitude and preparation especially, right? Great attitudes throughout this whole thing. Like Coach Fuller said, a lot of time this year was spent on doing the right thing, make the right decision. And I think we went over and over that, and you guys demonstrated that every day. Going into the off-season, it's the same thing, right? Perform in the off-season how you want to perform next year, or how you want to perform in your winter sport, or your spring sport. Put in that effort, get in the weight room, get in the gym. Make a commitment to yourself to be better than you were this year. Coach Fuller's an amazing orator. I don't have much else, so with that, round of applause for the JV team 2020.
At this time, I'd like to just thank all the staff for the commitment and the time they put in to these young student athletes. It's pretty impressive. Our staff is fairly large. Most of them are paid, pitifully poor, but paid. And actually, most of them aren't paid at all. So to do that this year and put their time in and be around these young men is truly outstanding. Probably their second most prized thing is their time, and they shared a lot of it with these young men during the season. A big round of applause to Coach Youngbauer. I don't think without Coach Youngbauer and his organization and everything, the season would be what it was. He put a lot of time into getting you guys at different events, different things in front of you to see. The speakers that came in, it was all him. Another special thank you to Coach Krings. Coach Krings did everything behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. Your jerseys are all hung up, everything's put away. He was the equipment guy. Truly amazing having a person like that that just does the little things that no one else sees or no one else wants to do. The rest of the staff, Coach Peterson doing the defense, we found really committed to him at the end of the year, running the defense. Coach Keene was running the offense by the end of the year, doing a great job. And I think what was the best thing you brought in? What day? What day was it? I get them blurred in. Monday? Monday, you brought the best snack in, right? For everybody. You guys don't know that, you younger guys, it's just varsity. Thanks, Coach Keene. Thanks, Coach Peterson, Coach Greeno, Coach Foster. It's great to have a staff that you can be around and enjoy the game of football and have fun. We had a great time as a staff this year. Coach Minier took care of all the bus stuff and all the little things that I wouldn't be able to figure out. I'm going to hand it over to Coach Youngbauer to whoever we missed, Coach Youngbauer.
I'm sure we're going to miss a few, but I'll take a second just to recognize a few folks, and I guess start off with Coach Riff. Thank you very much for your commitment, what you've done for the program. Please give him a round of applause. So a couple others that really helped us through the season, and I'm going to mention a few, and like I said, I'm going to miss a few too, so I apologize for that ahead of time. But Sarah Chichinski came in and did yoga with the guys on Saturday mornings, which I think, although I don't really liked it all the time, I know it was good for them. So thank you to Sarah. Tim Whitford and his administration, I mean, they did a great job of finding us games when we weren't going to have games and keeping us playing and managing the quarantine that we went through. I mean, he did a great job. He was battling for us every second of the season, trying to keep us playing, giving us a chance to have football. So when you see him, thank him. And then the technology department, whether it's Tim today, what he's done to help set up this room for us today and over the course of the season, and the folks that made the filming possible. Brian Keller, who brought in his HD camera equipment, so I'm confident we had the best quality film of all the high school games this year. So when you see Brian and his family, thank him for that. Jim Keller, he came in and spoke to the team, took some of his time to help, again, inspire the team during some tough times this year, and appreciate that. Coach Ron Ernst, the coach at Ripon College, came in and spoke to the boys, and I think that was a great experience. Damon West came in and spoke, gave a powerful message, which was great, I think, for me personally, and I know for this team too. And yeah, I can't thank the Matusik family enough for making that a possibility. So please give the Matusik family a round of applause. Evan and the trainers keeping us on the field. I know we had a few bang-ups, but pretty clean year. You guys stayed pretty healthy, and I know Evan and the trainers did a nice job of keeping us going there. Nate already stole Coach Keene's cookies. That was obviously a popular one. So thanks, Coach Keene, for keeping the guys fed and happy after practice. Billy Joe Matusik was very, very helpful this year, organizing the senior parents, helping coordinate snacks and that kind of thing with the other parents. I know there was a lot of moms and other parents that were involved in that, getting ready for senior nights, putting pictures up. So thank you very much to all the senior parents that were involved and making this as good of an experience as we could for our sons this year. So thank you to them. Give them a round of applause, please. Coach Riff talked about the coaches, and I would like to, I think on behalf of all the coaches and all of the folks here, thank the wives of the staff here. It's not an easy job. I can't imagine it be an easy job being a spouse to a coach during football season. The time we put in and the in and out and late night phone conversations and working with the kids. I mean, we do it 10 times over, but I'm telling you what, our wives are the ones that make it possible. So please, for us, give them a round of applause, please. The families of all the folks that were involved, I guess I just want to thank you for your patience this year. It has been a challenging year. We've done our best to communicate. I think we've done our best to prepare all the boys, for all the young men here for the football games that they played in. Trying to make you guys better, trying to make this a positive experience, trying to get you ready for life after football. That's been what we've been trying to do. And were we perfect? No. Did we make mistakes? No. Are there games we could have had you more prepared for? Absolutely. Could we have communicated better? There's a lot of things that we could have done better. But God darn it, I wouldn't trade this season for the world. Just spending it with you guys and the coaches here. I wouldn't want to go to battle with anybody else. So thank you to the families for putting up with us this year and having patience as we work through this. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to the players, the people in this room that committed their time to be part of this program. And I guess I want to put a special thank you out to the seniors. You seniors have left a mark on this program beyond any of us. And I think what we did this year was special. In a lot of ways, and I think, when you talk about early in the season when we started doing our off-season workouts, we had upwards of over 50 people showing up to voluntary workouts before the season started. Those are unprecedented numbers for Winneconne and for any program. I mean, I talk to other coaches and are you kidding me? You're getting that many people showing up for voluntary workouts? And that starts with seniors. That starts with a commitment to the program, and all we can do here, us, the folks that are here after the seniors graduate and move on to bigger and better things, is keep that legacy going, keep that tradition going. Winneconne football is strong and will continue to be strong. So thank you guys for all the seniors for what you've done this year.
So a little bit of a recap on our season. Kind of disagree with what Coach Youngbauer said. It's really a special season. We don't like to say the new, people are saying the new norm. I don't want to say that because I told somebody I wouldn't say that, but it's a special season. Coach Keene talked about it during the season. It's a historic season as well. Nowhere else in football we saw it. Coach Ernst, when he came in and talked, he should have been doing normal football stuff, and he was going stir crazy because for the first time in however many years, he didn't get to do the football day-to-day stuff. All right, it was a historic year. You seniors, you got to go through it. We also talk about it's not really about football either. 75% of what you learned, seniors, and this is for you guys, whether it was Coach Earl's cover 2, cover 3, Coach Keene's fly motion, none of that stuff you'll remember. And it's not about football, it's about what? Life. And what you guys got to experience this year, you don't know right now. But in 4 to 6 years, you'll look back and it won't be on the X's and O's. It'll be on those lows. We were in this room, I forget what date. We got called in here. I got called out of some dingy basement. I thought I was in big trouble. Mr. Whitford asked when I could get here. And I thought, wow, he's gonna fire me just on the spot like that, not even a phone call. And that's when we got quarantined for the first time. At that point, we're gonna move to spring, possibly if we could. Mr. Whitford said, hey, let's keep going. We'll get you back on track. And the administration did a great job getting us games. You guys did a great job going through all the protocol to get yourself a season and have a season. And you guys, you don't realize it now, but you really did have a special season, right? We talked about we were getting some of the things that from the season were stolen, but everything that we could get, we got, okay? It was an impressive season. You look at the record, 3-4. We had a 21-point comeback to lose at the very end against New London, but what a great comeback that second half, 21 points. That was a great comeback. I want you guys to think about any memories you have at the end where you would like to share your seniors of the season. Okay, I have a great memory. And I told you guys all this. I got some bad news. I forget what day it was. It was right before Halloween. And I go from, I don't know if you guys know this, but I get pretty mad pretty fast. Like when we were going for 2, and there was no wide receiver on the right side, and our second team all-conference quarterback was going to be throwing the ball, and just didn't see it. And that wide receiver was right next to me at that time, celebrating, not on the field. That's how mad I was. And I pull up to the field, and luckily we have the best staff in the state probably now, and that's legit. And they're all having going, and all I see is a bunch of people out there, and I have no idea what team is on the field. They're all running around, and I'm about to lose it because I think somebody's practicing on our field. And then I get closer and I see, what did I see? I saw, Dinky, what were you? What were you?
God's gift to women.
God's gift to women. Okay. All right. What were you, Dane?
I don't know what I was.
Well, as I got the worst news in the world, I thought at the time, I get out there and wonder and understand why I do coach. It's to be around you guys. Okay? That was one of the best memories I had all season. You guys came together, you dressed up for Halloween, you had your pads on, we were still legit in a safe environment, and we were still good. We were all masked up. That was my best memory. I went from being really mad and sad to being really excited and happy that you guys, that's what it's all about. All right? We talk about our core values, being grateful for everything, entitled to nothing. We saw that all year. Okay? Each day was a gift for us, really. And I know we can't see that, you guys can't see that far down the lane, but that's really what it is, day to day. We went through a lot of ups and downs as a team, battling a lot of different things, but staying together and having that brotherhood is what's special. And that's what's special about football. It's not about the X's and O's, it's not about the record. We're gonna have individual accomplishments, and those are awesome, but it's about this here. You're not gonna get this anywhere else. We talk about it all the time. Before we go to the awards, I just want to tell you guys, thank you, seniors, your human contribution to the team, to the program. You left your mark. Went to level 2. We finished a season that's unlike any other season, historic season. You put a lot of work in. We went through that first quarantine, we came back. You guys learned a lot about life. The power of, having grit, passion. Once you find something you're passionate about, you can persevere. So think about that as you guys go on to your next chapter of life, college. Think about what you want to do. Find something you're passionate about. We're gonna have Coach Keene come up here and talk. He's got something for you.
All right, guys, seniors, come up here, please. Seniors, come on up. How many seniors we got, Coach? 19. All right. Well, last spring we met with this group, as Coach Yumbar was talking about, and we had our testing and stuff, and then we held the seniors after, and they're finishing their junior year then, and we said, what's high school varsity football Friday nights about? Well, it's really about seniors. This group right here, right? We said the season rolls, varsity football Friday nights roll as seniors roll, and it was up to them to take this and carry us this football team. And that's exactly what they did. So it's very fitting tonight that we call them up here and we talk about them a little bit. We talked a lot, guys, this year about life, as Coach Riff said, right? We talked a lot about life. And that we as coaches, we don't coach this game, right? Because of the X's and O's, as Coach Riff said, right? We believe that what we do on this field transfers into life. And what we're really coaching is young men, we're developing young men, and football is merely a tool, a hammer, a screwdriver, whatever, a tool to do that. That's it. It's our way of doing it. It's Coach talked about passion, right? We're passionate about football, but we take it and use it as a tool to develop young men. So about 20 years ago, we're going to start a little tradition here tonight. About 20 years ago, I was at a coaching clinic, and I don't remember his name, but some old successful coach was up there talking, because they only bring the successful ones up there to speak, right? That's why I was never invited to speak. Right? All right, they only bring the successful, really talented ones up there. An old coach got up there, and he was asked, what's the most successful, what's the biggest thing you've done in your career, the thing you're most proud of, that you leave and carry on with your kids when they leave your program? And he opened up his wallet, and he pulled out, what's that? A big wallet of cash. And he pulled out a big wallet of cash. He pulled out a wallet card. A wallet card. He said, I send each of my players, when they leave our program, with this wallet card. And here's it is. This is from 20 years ago, my very first one that I keep with me. And ever since then, 20 years of varsity football I've coached since then, I've given the seniors a wallet card. And this year we sat down as coaches and we put one together for you all. Started a tradition with it, so you can keep it in your wallet. All right? And here's what it says. The first thing we did is we said, all right, what would we like them to take away from this football program? All right? Coach talked about grateful. All right? But we got 4 other things as you carry on as young men, as you become fathers and husbands and go in your career, these are the 4 things we'd like you to remember. All right? It's work tough, family fun. Work tough, family fun. Work, give your best always. You're not going to like everything you do. Whatever you do it the best of your ability. You always give your best. Tough. You will have tough days. That's a given. When life is tough, be tough. Be tough. Be tough. Keep your head down, your hands moving, your feet stepping. One day at a time. Your days will get better. You just keep working. Family. It's not all blood. Your family are those in your life at any given time that care the most about you. Love others, serve others, help others. Therein lies your greatest joy and your greatest rewards. Life's not about you, it's about everybody but you. When you get down, when you're feeling bad, when you're feeling like life's pretty tough, you go across the railroad tracks and go help somebody. Get the focus off yourself, get on somebody else, and you'll be all right. And lastly, fun. Enjoy the journey. Smile. Laugh. Greet everyone, whether you like them or not. Say hi to them. They might not like you, but you can't control what they feel about you, but you can control how you react, how you treat others. Life can get serious, but life also needs to be fun. And I spent a lot of my life being too serious. Why I wear a hat, dog hat? It's really for me to remind myself that you're just kids, you're just young men. And I got to remember that I can't get too serious. I got to have fun along the journey. That's the true reason. That's the first time I ever shared with you why I wear a hat, hot dog hat. Because I get too serious in life. It's a way for me to remember, hey, it doesn't have to be. It can be fun also. And if you ever get in a place where you need help, reach out to a coach. Once a wolf, always a wolf. We love you. And the front of the card says this: even if we become occupied with important things, even if we detain honor and fall into misfortune, still let us remember how good it was here when we were all together, united by a common cause, which made us better perhaps than we are. Wishing you the very best always, your Wolves coaches. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to hand these to you now, all right? Keep in your wallets. It's up to you whether you want to keep them there the rest of your life, but I sure as hell I'm going to keep mine there. All right, boys. Thank you. Give these guys a round, huh?
You guys can take a seat, thanks. We'll start with letter winners now. First year letter winner. Come on up here, Desmond Walker. First year letter winner, senior Dane Kutnick. First year letter winner, Emmerich Hankey. First year letter winner, Caleb Manier. First year letter winner, Reese Petrosky. First year letter winner, Dawson Van Handel. First year letter winner, Joey Clem. Moving on to second year letter winners, Dane Jacobson. Logan Fink. Tyson Doucette. Grant Harrison. Josh Greeno. Bobby Albright. Carter Danke. Mitchell Braun. Mason Wazinski. Kyle Van Quick. Seth Schnell. Micah Sheets. Colin Jensen. Jaden Pepler. Louis Spanmower. Austin Jennerman. Jimmy Keller. Tyler Youngblower. Wyatt Thorpe. Third year letter winner, Michael Matusik. And we've got two four-year letter winners. The first one, Noah Byrne. Second one, Evan Miller. And our captain of our 2020 team, voted in by the players and coaches, Logan Fink. Surprised he didn't run up here. Oh yeah, he did. Sorry, I forgot to put your ankle. For most valuable player, the 2020 team, we had a tie. Michael Matuzik and Seth Schnell, both come up here. The all-conference meetings are always kind of interesting. You can't vote for your own players. And the other team votes for you. We did see a couple of the teams that were voting, Shawano and West De Pere, Seymour. So it was a little different this year, special, I guess. That's what we want to call it. We got a couple honorable mention guys we'd like to start out with first. Honorable mention, offensive line, Austin Jennerman. Last year in our old conference, I think we had 9 guys get all conference recognition. This year we got 14 guys, so we did pretty good. Congrats. Honorable mention, defensive back, Kyle Van Dyke. Second team defense. Defensive line, Micah Sheets. Second team inside linebacker, Mason Wazinski. Second team offense now. Quarterback, Tyler Youngbauer. Second team fullback, Noah Bird. Second team offensive line, Grant Harrison. First team defense, D-line, Mitchell Braun. First team defensive end, Carter Danke. First team outside linebacker, Noah Byrne. First team offense. Oh, Carter was actually also unanimous. Sorry about that. Unanimous running back, Seth Schnell, first team all conference. First team tight end, Colin Jensen. First team wide receiver, unanimous, Micah Matuzik. First team kicker, Evan Miller. Hey, as you go your way now, seniors, like Coach Keene said, if you have anything for us, let us know. That's what we're here to do, okay? We use football as a vehicle to teach you life lessons, okay? Some of the things that we teach you, you probably don't want to take all the time, especially from me, but these other guys, you do, all right? As a program, we've got a lot of good people around you, and if you ever need help or you need something, reach out to us. We'll be there for you. And if we can't be there or we can't figure it out, we'll get somebody that can. That's kind of the web of being part of this program. All right, a lot of guys will come back later and ask questions. Being a phone call away as coaches, you're always able to get a hold of us, all right? As you young guys move forward, we have 14 all-conference guys this year, okay? We've got a team that's a bunch of pieces of a puzzle, and we got to start putting them together. As you enjoy your winter sports, and good luck with your winter sports, start thinking, and with your spring sports, start thinking about getting in the weight room, all right, especially during all this stuff that's going on right now. Focus on yourself and staying in shape and being active, all right? Coach said it best, though, keep the hands moving forward is the best, day by day kind of thing, all right? Right now, you guys as young adults feel swallowed up by life, kind of. There's a lot of uncertainty, and especially you seniors as you go your way right now. Sometimes you're not going to make the best choice in where you're going to school or what you're going to do. Just make a choice and then move, okay? It doesn't have to be a perfect choice. What you want to do right now in this moment is probably not what you're going to do in 5 years, and it's okay. I think kind of that's a silly thing to be decided on what you want to do when you're 18 years old, but I would be undecided until I was probably about 32. All right, thank you guys all for the season. It was a special season. If you guys need anything, let us know. Thank you guys. Have a good night.